What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all? It's Ed and Kimmy Kim with Mitchell and Mitchell's Sip and Spill. She over here getting her snack on. Our last segment was funny because I was snacking, which is one of the first times I've done it. And she honed in on it. She's like, "This dude, you're killing me. Is snacking in the middle of the show." And I'm
He
like,
made
"Damn,
me hungry,
yeah, ain't that something?"
and
It's
I
like
ain't
when
saying
somebody
that's
yawn and
bad.
the other people start yawning too. Yeah. So today we're going to talk about random questions. And this is a big part of our I would say a part of our cachet where we talk about certain subjects and we give our take on it. Obviously, I want to feel that at some point, at least for our demographic of people, I think that we may somewhat have the pulse of the people. I think maybe not. I don't know. I
Huh?
think, but the pulse of the people where we kind of I think most people in our age group probably might think similarly, you know what I mean? I think. But anyway, doesn't matter. If you don't, you do, don't. But one of the questions was interesting when Kim was talking about it. Um I want you to ask the question. The first one was kind of tripped out, and I have another question. It's gonna get really silly after that. But we had a question, and I want to dive into those questions, and let's see what you guys think. Comment and whatever.
Um. So one of the questions that was said was the lady said that she was snooping through her husband's phone and saw that he had a conversation with his brother
Hmm.
about a secret baby, and so she decided to copy the text, screenshot it, and sent it to basically her brother-in-law's wife.
Right.
And now her husband, like, the trust is broken. You know, he just feel like he don't look at her the same. And she like, what should I do? The number one thing that I would say right out the gate is what you went searching and looking for.
That part.
Because what I can say right out the gate, look here. One thing I won't do is go search and look for because I know I'm gonna find something.
You're gonna
It
find
is
something.
what it is. You gonna find something. Do you
Seek and
know
you
when
shall
somebody
find.
die and you get their phone? They never talk about that. But if they got a passcode and they get in that, can you imagine? They crying and stuff. I lost my son. So, and then as soon as they get the phone, this low down dirty mother. This. You'll
Can't you
never see that part.
you don't see that part? That's a
But
segment
look, but
within
look, but
itself.
all of a
Crazy.
sudden, a month later, she in a new relationship. You know what I'm saying? Or he gone
That
from her.
part.
It was like that. So I'm just saying, your phone be telling your whole life. I'm gonna say that again, a little slower. Your phone is child support.
Listen, that is amazing, that perspective, because now going back to the question, really the question you asked was, why the fuck you going through the phone, right? That was funny to me, and we could dive into that. Like, what was the point of going through the phone? That's some young people stuff sound like to me. And maybe that was because for I'm
Back it up. I can give you the age, baby. 50 and up.
oh,
I don't know why it ain't no age on foolery.
it ain't no age on foolery, but that's to me. So that's two different things happening there. There's
He was
age,
looking through his phone and found something.
right? Well, when I talk about age, when I talk about age, I'm thinking that's age as relates to your actual age, and age relates to how long you've been in the relationship. And so you could be in the newer, you could be old. Let me hear me out. You could be old in relationship, old and get into a relationship and not understand the dynamic of how relationships go. Or you could be old. You could be old in life, or older person, a mature person, supposedly mature person in life, and you get remarried. You get married later, and you would think that people like us, who've been married for a long time, younger, who are more seasoned. And what I mean by that is once you've been through this test and the trials or whatever you want to call it, there are certain mindsets. We have a sense of wisdom that they may not necessarily have because they don't have that experience. They might be the same age as us, but they don't have the same time experiencing that. So when I say young, that's a young mindset of a newly formed couple when you do stuff like that. That's maybe
Yeah,
that's
I heard that. But y'all, I'm Ed is my boy. You know what I'm saying? But
devil's advocate.
I gotta
Devil's
treat him
advocate.
every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Devil's advocate.
Because
Come on.
Ed is one of those people. He like you well, she probably got daddy issues because she didn't ever have a daddy. She might not know how to do something because you know what I'm saying. She wasn't educated. She wasn't
Mm-hmm.
informed. He
Mm-hmm.
one of those type of people.
You
I
ain't
ain't
trying to
none of
hear
that.
that.
Hell no.
You
I
going
just pray.
dead in on the ass.
It don't got nothing to do with the damn age. Listen, if your
My
ass is
stomach hurt.
cheating and I'm thinking you cheating and my intuition is telling me cheating, how about I'm gonna break it down real quick? And y'all
Mm-hmm.
probably heard this on a TV show or a movie, but this is real life. Women do this shit for real.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm looking at you and I'm checking your drawers when I'm watching it to see if there's any type of anything in there, and if I'm side-eyeing you, and if I thought I saw you on your phone when you came home and you try to quick tell me it was your brother or it was your job, you know what I'm saying? And they keep saying job, and your job keep going off on your phone, and you know what I'm saying? So already the seed is planted with me. You told me you at the store, but it took you 45 minutes to get to the crib, which usually it's a 15-minute run, which I've done with you so many times. You told me you was over here, then we go to your family house. They was like, yeah, you remember when we was there? Remember when we was there, Ed? And you like, so what I'm saying is women intuition going off, all kinds of bells. She was checking his phone, but what she found is something with the brother and not on her husband. So that was doing, it ain't got nothing to do with her fucking age. Whether you're 20, 35, 40, 50, 60. If Sarah can have a baby, come on, somebody. If Sarah can have a baby at 80, goddamn it, I can check your phone at 90.
That's some of the people who don't go to church or listen to church. That Sarah is Abraham's wife in the Bible, and he
So to
had the
me,
first child.
as
I guess
I
from her.
see, he can break it down. Everything is possible. Everything is possible. It
Right,
ain't no.
factual.
It's not always a metaphorically situation to happen while you doing it. Fuckery is fuckery. That was fuckery. She went looking for it and she found it. You need to be careful what you look for. Stay, like I said, stay in your lane. Stay the fuck out of people's business, because when you're in their business and you find out something, look, she probably said, "That's my husband. That is my business." You absolutely correct. But if you ain't got him telling you, and you go looking, and guess what? You found what you need to find. But she was wrong than a mother to send them texts and betray her husband and send it to the wife. That wasn't her place.
It wasn't
Stay
her
in your
place.
lane, baby girl.
The crazy thing about that, and I agree with you on that, and I advocate. I play the devil's advocate on a regular basis, and you get on me about that. But and I agree. But I agree, and I also agree the fact that what she did was whack diggity, because now you put everything. The one thing I did learn, this is what goes to having been in a relationship for a long time. One thing I did learn is that even if if it was her girlfriend, it wasn't her sister-in-law by her husband's brother, all that kind of shit. If it's a girlfriend or friend, a lot of times bringing that type of information, especially if it's kind of fourth and third party, you think you're doing a good thing, and they be spinning up off you. They blame you for fucking up their stuff, like you probably was trying to mess their stuff up. So number one, you should have went through his phone. Number one, like you said, whack. Number two, once you went through the phone and found the information you found out, the first thing you probably should have done, two things. You really only had two options. One, let it go, shut the fuck up, act like you don't know nothing. Number two, say, listen, hubby, I felt some kind of way. You was doing some extra shit. I went through your phone. I found out something about brother-in-law. What's going on with that? I'm just kind of concerned. I'm let me know, because I'm feeling some kind of way. I feel like I'm knowing some on her and blah blah. And I can tell her, and you should have addressed it and talked to him, and then y'all could have went from there, fixed it, worked on something. I think, I don't know.
Now she was whack to the point where the trust is dropped, gone, and diminished, because this what she did. She took the text. Not only did she copy them, okay, she gonna copyright somebody else's shit. She copyrighted the text, sent them to her damn self, and then sent them to the wife. So rather, now I don't know if they have an understanding that my phone, you can go through my phone. It's so much crazy shit now. People send each other locations, and they say this is where I'm at, which that shit don't mean nothing. You can get around all that shit. I can say I'm at motherfucking McDonald's and I'm straight posted at my nigga crib. I mean, right. I'm just saying. So at the end of the day, when she did that, I don't know if they have an understanding that he's like, baby, he straight trusted her that his phone ain't got no lock, no nothing. And so he never thought, because if he trusted her and she went through his phone for whatever reason, her first thing should have been to bring it to her husband on the real. Like, man, babe, what's going on with that? I was just looking there. But she was covering her ass. She didn't want him to know that she went through it. I don't know why she thought that wasn't going to fly, because you sent the text from his phone to you, and he know damn well he ain't sent his brother text to your phone.
Right.
So he was going to see the whole way, the whole dialogue of how that planned out. So she was whacked. And yes, your husband trusts is forever broken.
Right. Straight whack Disney.
I don't know. You can
Whack
get
diggity.
divorced over that shit.
It's just kind of
Was
booty
it
because
really
you put
worth
them.
it though?
Yeah, because the biggest thing, it wasn't worth it. Biggest thing is that was a brother vibe, and regardless of
That
how
was his
whack,
secret, baby. If
that
it
was
was his
his
baby.
thing. That was his brother, but I'm saying it was from brother to brother, and that was the thing. Like you just broke a code. Now I do get it, principled betrayal, lying, all that stuff. I do get it. I do get you being on this what you call a moral, have your moral compass, or you feel like you this a moral authority. I somewhat get that. I get it. Like, oh my god, but that you went through the phone number one, number which is whack, and then the second thing is you went behind his back and you basically destroyed something. And then here's the thing: you destroying three relationships, three, not just the relationship between you and them, the wife that sent it, the brother and the brother, and then the husband and the wife.
Yeah,
And then
cause
what
he like,
happens?
I don't want to text you shit else. You got your wife going through your phone, bro.
Whack
I
as
thought it
hell.
was just me and you.
Whack as mother
Cause
hell.
I'm telling you, I'm smacking fire from Ed if he ever, boy.
Girl, you see that video? I seen that video that the guy was doing something on his phone. He was like recording something. The woman hit him on the face with a boxing glove.
Yeah.
That shit was hilarious. Anyway, that made me think of that smacking fire. But no, that shit was whack as hell. So my opinion, I agree with you on that. I do think that the
You played
caveats,
yourself, sis.
the
Sorry.
caveat, yeah, I guess you're right.
Question number 2, random question, real answer. Ed, what do you think? Do you think that sex is one of the most important things in a long-term relationship, whether it's marriage or significant relationship or even just beginning? Do you
Uh,
think sex is the most important thing?
no, I don't think sex is the most important thing. The most important thing to me, especially from I say from our age or whatever, for me, is an intimacy more so than sex, and that's like pillow talk, trusting, being able to share and be vulnerable with one another, and being transparent. I don't know what you what are you laughing at me? Why are you laughing
Yes.
at me? Don't laugh. That's most important to me. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I try. Here's the
And
funny
it's
thing about it.
so this
This listen, this is the thing about us. You got a guy and a woman, male and a female on here. You thinking that the nigga gonna say some nigga shit and the woman gonna say some woman shit. No, 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 no. My partner on here be like, listen, hey, 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 look, nickel. That's how she become. I'm like, man, that's my role. But she be like, listen, I ain't trying to hear that shit. You better come with the real nickel.
Look,
But
I'm not. Look,
but intimacy is the most important thing. No, so sex would say no. It's very important, but it's not the most.
what you say is number 2?
I would say so. I would think so.
Okay, so my take on that, because I've been asked this question, and my take on that, I don't like to say most. I'm just gonna say that
Okay.
it's extremely important, which brings about the intimacy, which brings about the connection of communication, trust, and all that. And
Hmm.
sex works different for a man versus a woman. And
Hmm.
that's why I say it's very important. That even God said when he created it, okay, that he would make it to be that a one man is made from a man. So
Hmm.
we are the receivers and you are the givers. So in
Hmm.
my mind, I put that together, and that's what make us work, right?
Hmm.
Okay. So I know it's a lot of other different things. I know everybody got their different thread. However you guys are giving and receiving. No,
Hmm.
no judgment here. But what I'm
You so
saying is I
bogus.
want to make sure
Leave
I
that
clear
alone.
that out. Right. But what I'm saying is that with that retrospect, everybody genuinely wants love
Hmm.
and the capacity that you give it. And the
Hmm.
most intimate way of expressing it is through making love. Okay.
Mm.
So I would say that's why it's called making love. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Than just sex.
I
So
guess you're right.
I
Yeah.
feel like most people get married because 99% I can be making love and having sex or whatever you want to call it with my mate on a regular basis. Like when you're dating, you don't know when you smashing. You don't know if you're going the person gonna be with you. You just don't know. But when you making love, I mean when you married, you kind of like, we in that mode, it's happening, it's going down. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? And if not, you kind of know. So I say Yes, I think people get it confused when it's based on the level that it is to give that type of intimacy and make that kind of love. You know what I'm saying? If I'm just the girlfriend, and it's a whole nother segment Ed and I are gonna do this week, Lord's willing, and that is being demoted to upgrade from girlfriend to friend to from wife to girlfriend to friend to just ain't shit. But anyway, I'm just gonna say it happens.
I
But
never know what you finna
listen,
say on here. You hear me? I don't know what she gonna say, Lord Jesus. Give me
but
the
I'm,
strength.
but
Lord,
I'm
give me
just
this right
saying,
now, God. Give me the strength
help
to
him,
deal with
Lord,
Kim
help him,
today. Cause
help him.
she,
Did you go to Evangelist Levon revival?
girl, she was a whole mess. You hear me? A whole mess. And she
Well,
be cussing.
I know she be spitting them gems to you.
She be saying some stuff. It be on point, but it be a mess. You hear me? Her delivery is amazingful, to say the most.
And
So I can't say
to
no more
say
than
the
that.
least, for me, but I try to get it out. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna step into my element for a minute because I'm gonna tell y'all something. This kind of bothers me. I know I'm finna go a little bit off course, but give me a minute, Ed. You said that a while me and Ed be talking, and what he say, yes, matters to me because it's my guy. So you know what I'm saying? When he say stuff, it matters. Everybody don't have that. If you got that, you're blessed. But just vice versa with me. But he said I was a lot, right? And at first, when he said it, y'all, a woman, and we're gonna do a whole nother segment about empower women shelving down themselves. But I'm gonna tell you,
Mm,
self, you don't have to do that. What he was
mm,
saying that it was coming from a loving, wonderful place. And if he can be a grown ass alpha male as he is, you understand? Because he's a true alpha male to say you a lot. So even I got to step back and embrace myself a little bit, talking to you when sometimes when you be talking,
mm-hmm.
I can take that from him because I'm talking to another alpha. I'm 100% alpha woman. I'm not finna be like I'm not. And I was like, first said that I didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? You just don't say I'm a lot. And then we started laughing and teasing about it. And then God talked to me and said, "You are." And I'm like, you know what? You're right. And then Ed starts saying, "I am too." And I'm like, you know what? God damn it, we both a lot. And
Yeah,
it's not that we
facts.
need everybody and anybody to get that lot. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? We own it. We know it. So when we give it to y'all, that's why this show works because we're a
Mm,
lot.
a
So
whole lot.
sometimes when, different
And a lot of
comments,
people can't deal with it. Let's be
we get a
real with
lot
it.
of comments that people go, y'all be boy. One of our good friends, I'm gonna say our good friend, said that y'all be talking about that shit. Y'all be saying that shit. And we be like, man, we be saying it, but I'm gonna tell you something.
Oh
I'm gonna
shit.
tell y'all something today. I was listening to a webinar. I'm always good on want to be educated and informed and keep knowing stuff. And I'm serious about my craft for being informed. So I was listening. No disrespect to my white people, I love them to death. But I was listening to a white woman do this webinar today. And ladies, she was cussing her ass off. I've never listened to her webinar was on point. It was all about uplifting a woman, but I've never heard a white woman talk like that.
Mm.
And I'm like, this is who I want to go and do some coffee with. You know what I'm saying? She
Right.
resonated with
That's
me.
good. I like that. That's a good. That's a
I
good.
couldn't believe it. She was like, because when you sitting there and you wondering why, you're saying somebody tell you that you're a lot. Get this. Somebody tell you do a lot, and then you keep on wondering why I can't do this and why I can't do that. Your ass is a lot. You're a lot. You're a whole lot of woman and you need a whole lot of man. I've never heard a white woman say it that way.
Damn. She's in
So
tune.
I was
She's in
like,
tune. That's what that is. She's in tune. God damn it.
girlfriend, we need to do
Just you messaging. That's your ass
coffee.
texting. Your ass is crazy.
Right, because I'm like, I like people like that. That's 100% real and authentic and where they at. So what I'm saying is the question of getting back to it. We go off course sometime, but this is our goddamn show. That what makes it great. So what that say is that I say that yes, sex is more than a level of importance. It's something that is absolutely required to keep the connection between a male or the woman or whoever you identify with going.
Okay.
I'm just saying. And when it's cut off, I don't care what kind of relationship you say is, an understanding, a situationship, a contract or agreement. When it's cut off, you disconnect something. Serious. So if you want all your plugs to stay connected, you might want to keep on doing that if it works for you. And when you're done, you're done. You move on. It is what it is.
Mm.
So that was my second question. Now, Ed, you got another one?
This question is a dumbass question, but it's
Okay.
I think it's funny. But I sent you that meme, right? And this is a dumbass question. But women, what do you think about big booty men? So I had a situation. A friend of mine, partner, was talking about a guy she was dating, and he was very I guess he was insecure about his weight, and I guess he ended up having it was on one of them shows. Kind of funny, kind of sound like one of them shows off of Girlfriends where the guy was wearing like compression, like he'll wear compression top, compression bottoms and stuff. He was kind of hippie, you know what I'm saying? It was kind of like it was real tripped out there, like, damn, what's going on with this guy? So what do you guys, the question is, do women like big booty men, and what is a big butt to a woman, and is that something that's sexy? It's it's funny as hell to me. But I mean, what's your thoughts on that? I think it was silly, but that's what it was. Anyway.
So I'm a different kind. I'm gonna talk to my men. I ain't talking to no females, but at the same time, you have your own thing that you like. Okay. But for me, I don't want a man that his butt is just super duper badonkadonk. You know, hell, he don't want it. He doesn't want it.
Okay,
I'm sure.
he don't want that big old booty.
So
Okay.
when we standing there and I'm standing there, he got his hand on me and I got my hand on him. And if I'm holding his ass and my whole hand can't fit around it, and he holding my hand and then his whole hand just smushing mine in, we don't look too good
We
as a
we not we
team.
not we not
We don't look too
we
good
looking
as a
for this
team.
shit.
So I like the aspect of, every woman have their own little thing. I'm not gonna go into details because I don't want this to be ran with, but I would say this. I don't see nothing wrong
I
with
can't
a
stand you.
nice, bounce quarter, so to speak, or just, I don't like it all flat line, but at the same time, it's nothing wrong with it. Men have asses. I know some men would say that they're associated with, oh, that ain't heterosexual, to say the least, and I'm saying it that way. When a woman be grabbing all on their ass and all that kind of stuff. So they don't want it like that. It's just, it's
Right.
just too big. But some women be like, no. Like, so the picture, the Mimi that he sent was a guy with a big old booty. I
Yeah,
mean,
it was
it was
like I
huge.
think he was I
For
think he
our
may have been
Facebook
transgender or
watchers,
something.
I know y'all probably seen it.
Yeah,
To the point to where, with the way he even crossed his hand, we trying to figure out, is he half woman below and, maybe got a little bit man on top of his head. So we don't know.
right,
We don't
right.
know what is it, but I'm just saying.
Who you with?
Right. We don't know which side you're working with, you female or you male. But I can tell you what, from the back, you would know. I
Yeah.
suggest, as they would always say, you might want to touch that ass from the front.
So that being said, there was another video I sent you on Messenger when the guy's girl, they was kissing and it was,
And she lifted him
and
up and
she
put
threw
him
his
on the
ass on the
counter.
counter. He's like, ho, hell
He said,
no.
how the hell you get that damn strong,
He said, how
girl?
do you get that damn
He said,
strong? He
shit,
said,
I ain't
I'm
even horny no damn more. I'm done. Now I'm gonna be honest.
okay.
That right there, sometimes,
Was that a little too much or was that
yeah,
just enough?
no, that wasn't not on her end. He should have rolled with it. That I feel like, how you could be vulnerable. But I'm just saying, like, sometimes women like that. If you got that kind of woman, dominant, you know what I'm saying, surrender, submitful. If you all want us to do that, we can play that role. I can be your senorita. You know what I'm saying? I can be your African woman, whatever you like, your Jamaican, whatever you want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm playing them roles, so sometimes we can put that role on it. You shouldn't be so easy to be demasculine. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it's just
Right.
me and you, baby. It ain't nobody else. Like, what's up? I can be that, you know what I'm saying? But, her feelings could have been hurt because I was trying to do some spontaneous something.
I'm trying to lighten it up, spice it up a little bit. You
Right.
guys went
Sometimes that's why, I say this thing, this is a whole nother show, and we'll talk about this if y'all haven't heard our sexual preference on Anchor. But
oh
one of the things
yes.
that I would say just a little bit, you might want to listen to it. You will get introduced to our girl Kai,
Guys a
that is
whole something
open and
else.
free to share all kinds of things. But one of the things that she talks about that I know that she said that she liked the power of masculinity. So a lot of
Okay.
men can't through that, come on from work, the suitcase thrown to the floor and straight picked up on the floor and be dealt with on the wall or, on the kitchen counter or on the bathroom. I'm just saying it's just stuff, it's just stuff. She got her own way of looking at this, no judgmental zone. But I'm
Mm.
just saying, like, and then sometimes she wanna, slap the shit out of him. And he shouldn't feel demasculine. But that's her gist. But I tell you what, it works. I guess they keep messing with her.
You got that right, shit.
So
That's some
if that's the
crazy stuff.
case, if that's what you want, she said, let me put a red ball in your mouth and walk around.
A ball gag. Those are called them ball gags. Those are
Yeah.
doms. Those are
It's crazy
doms.
though. Everybody talk about all this stuff, but they was watching all those crazy TV shows.
Hmm.
Hell, I was one of them watching it. You know what I'm saying? You get entertainment from it, and then you want to apply. You know what I'm saying? You want to apply what you watch. So it's but that's a whole nother section. Check us out on sexual preference on that.
Yeah,
You
we
hear
want to
my
get into
girl
that.
Kai
Uh-huh.
shooting her, saying
And we
her
got
dish.
and we got and we're gonna have Daddy on that too. Kai gonna be talking to Daddy, and we say
Ooh.
Daddy gonna call him Daddy
Oh, so Kai
or
got a
Zaddy
daddy. Kai got a daddy.
or Zaddy, and Zaddy gonna be talking that Dom
Yeah, I
shit.
thought it was Zaddy, but I haven't heard him yet, guys. But I did hear Kai. Ed and I are talking about them because we are definitely allowing them on our show.
Yes, they are fucking hilarious, or they are something else. I don't know if hilarious is a word to describe them because
I think they're gonna take you there. I think it's some babies gonna be made messing with Kai and Zaddy.
yeah, that's gonna be
And that's
some.
okay. We okay with that. That's what we like to do. I feel like we want to make you laugh, make you feel love, make you encourage you, enrich you. And then if you just so happen to make love off our anchor, then hey, it's enjoy yourself.
Now our anchor is a little bit more
Yeah.
adult, but
It's
yeah,
all
so
adult. So
yeah,
you would
it's
never see that here.
yeah,
So
that's that.
we will welcome y'all to go check that out as well.
Yeah. So like, subscribe, and share, guys. We like doing our little random questions and stuff like that because we have fun interacting with y'all. One of the things I do, I'm gonna go ahead and give my girl her flowers today. One of the things I love about Kim is real big on our call and responses. So it's very imperative to us that you actually reach out to us and connect with us. So when we do live next week, and we're gonna do another promo. You'll see the promo at some point. We want you to actually talk to us, and then next week we're gonna actually put your questions live on our show and post them. So your questions that we communicate with you on or talk to you on, we want to post them and we want to share them, and
Because
we
I
want
know
other
if
people to
I ask
interact.
y'all for your cash app, y'all will straight be giving it to me, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just have to do that. It's BP month. Show some love. Come on now.
That's Black Pride, Listen, and that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that. We got Valentine's Day. We're gonna talk to stuff about. We're gonna talk about some Black history things. We're really gonna go crazy
I
about
already
our
got
Black
my
history stuff.
sweatshirt. Me
Okay,
and my
good.
Valentine.
So stupid. Ain't no telling what she finna do with that. But okay, God bless everybody in the ministry. Listen, guys, as usual, like, subscribe, and share. Mitchell and Mitchell Sip and Spill. We're gonna take this on the road. We're trying to go global with this thing, and we love your support. We're humbled and we're honored for everything that you just have said. The people that have followed us thus far, your comments, and just your interaction. It does not go unnoticed. One thing that me and Kim pride ourselves on, I don't want to say pride ourselves on, one thing we try to practice is giving out love and showing gratitude.
Right.
Those things are paramount. Love and gratitude are like the biggest powers energy you can give and receive. So we appreciate everybody's support and interaction. We're going to give you more and more of ourselves. There's so many layers to us. We're literally just scratching scratching the tip of the surface. We're like that iceberg you see. You hit it, but it's really a whole mountain under the surface, and
Yeah.
you have to be exposed. So anyway, rock with us, ride with us, smoke and drink with us. Have a great time. Like, subscribe, and share. We can't say that enough. We appreciate you. And until next time, it's been real and it's been fun, and it's always real fun.
Just to let y'all know, this is when Ed started getting sleepy. But I just have to put that in there.
She exposed all my little secrets. It ain't that late though. It's still kind of early.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But
That's when I get nicer. She's like,
closes our lights, subscribe.
So terrible. She just throw me under the bus on a regular basis.
We love y'all. We'll see y'all Wednesday.
See y'all Wednesday.
Episode.
2222. Peace.